Hey guys, I'm going to take a few of my videos from TikTok and move them over here to YouTube and see what you guys think. They are a few videos on Idaho. They are will be random topics each one, but there's three different videos that I wanted to share with you all. And you might have seen clips of them on here, but not the full length video. So I'm going to share those now. And also, thank you so much for watching. Could Kaylee have been seeing a professor or a coach as well? If you follow Jay Embry on YouTube, he has broken it down. He's gone over the interviews. It sounds to me and to him as well, and probably everyone else that's heard it, she was seeing a coach and a police officer. It's said in interviews from her friends that she's been seen. They hung out with this police officer who was over 6 foot tall and had brown hair. You tell me who that sounds like. I will try to link it on TikTok. I don't know that links work on TikTok. I haven't seen one yet that does, but Pavarotti J. Embry, he has these documents of the interviews, and there was a coach that was interviewed. I believe his wife as well. You'll have to watch the video to see if that wife was interviewed as well. But he says that Kaylee and a few of the other girls, doesn't specify if it was Maddie and Xana, but some girls, they even made a spreadsheet about babysitting. They babysat this couple's daughters or kids. And this is a coach. And there's a body cam footage of a police officer asking, "Are you a coach?" And I think it was Brian, she asked, or somebody. Something about a coach was mentioned years ago. This is a 3-year long case. So there's a lot of information in here. It's hard to just gather it, right? Remember exactly the date and who and whatever. But I believe with all of the information that he has, he's figured out who did it, why for some of them, but not Kaylee and Maddie. That's where I don't understand. Did somebody say, okay, we know that there's a hit on these two, let's go ahead and take out the other ones because they know things. So this coach did not want to hand over his phone or his DNA. The police officer asked for it and he said, "I need to talk to an attorney first." He called the next day and he said, "I've decided to. I don't know why I'm involved in this." They probably found his messages to Kaylee on her phone. So he was called. Anyway, he said they had a spreadsheet for these girls to babysit. I don't know if they were just babysitting. Kaylee made good money when in an internship. I could go on, but this is not information I found. He found it. So go to his channel. I just wanted to get the word out because he keeps putting all these pieces together. We were all just guessing before. It's really not a guessing game anymore now that these documents are being released. I'm not, I know like Birdie and everyone, they work hard. I hope that they see that and kind of go off of that instead of talking about the government and their experiments and everything, because yes, they do these experiments on our kids, on us all the time since the 60s, you guys, when the government started working with media. So don't be fooled by the media. Dig yourself, because every state has a website you can go and request for your FOIA, a free. It's the Information Act. So you have the right to get this information. Now, will they give it to you right away? Maybe not. But if you're interested in a case or you think you can solve it, I think that's our right as the American citizens that pay taxes and stuff to these judges, offenders, and all that who are just doing a plea deal just to put someone in jail. Anyway, I'm getting on a tangent. But Kaylee was seeing these other guys. If that's okay, she's 22. That's what you do at 22. You have fun. She was about to move to Texas. Watch Pavarotti. It on YouTube. It is period Embry, Embree. Go watch him. Go watch all of his videos. He goes through everything. He's figured out who could have been the one. The first victim, I don't know if you guys have noticed, but on the victim list, Kaylee's number 2. So who would be number 1? who was taken to the hospital that night. Anywho, check it out, think about it, think further than, a lot of times people are just limited. You'll think about something and just stop. Continue to think and add on theories as to why. Never stop questioning. Never, ever, ever, ever stop questioning things, because if we do that, we'll just become stagnant and we can't grow and we can't get to the truth. We'll just accept things as fact when they are not fact. Check out the information for yourself. Make your own informed decision on information that you have found. Don't just say he's guilty because he said it. Okay, many people have said it, like Richard Allen, when they're not actually guilty. They are pressured into taking that plea deal. It is all a game. It's all a game, and it's sick because it's real people's lives that they're messing with. And then the real people who are doing these things, which is, in my opinion, an organization of people that are bad. Anyway, go watch him. I'm going to zip my mouth now. I do not want to get in trouble or anything, but things are effed up. Go check it out for yourself, because you will also start thinking, what am I paying taxes for? Where are my taxes going exactly?
You fucking asshole! You fucking liar! You fucking manipulator!
Don't wear that outfit again.
TikTok is off of Maddie's TikTok account. I'm sure most of you have seen it, but just wanted to reshare it because of the way they are treating Dylan. No one's perfect, okay? Just because they were victims does not mean they were perfect people, okay? But I noticed, maybe they were bullying her a little bit. Maybe Dylan was a little mad about that. And I don't know, maybe she was like, all right, well, these guys want to get you. You treated me like this at this party and embarrassed me. So it's my turn, and got revenge. And all allegedly, my opinion, speculation, entertainment purposes only. Nothing I say on here is fact, unless you literally see it in the documents and that we know it's fact, okay? I am just spewing ideas, theories, okay? But Dylan's jacket looking the way it did, she had to have picked somebody up, held them close to her chest or something. The photos that just came out, oh my gosh, you guys, I've only seen a few, and it leaves me questioning Dylan more now. I don't think Hunter Johnson was involved, but I think he might have known who is involved or was involved and who did this. He might know that. But he reminds me of my friend who has passed away now. Rest in peace. You are an amazing man. You were an amazing man. But we in high school, my sophomore year, we had a friend that took his own life. And he brought a couple of friends with him into, actually, I just realized it's down the road from me. That's where it happened. It was a Friday night after the football game. And he got in the truck with his friends, and he had recorded, this is 2002. So we didn't have iPhones and stuff, but he did have some kind of video for them to watch, and he was telling his friends, I can't do this anymore. And he had gotten out of the truck. He got out of the truck and said, watch this video. And they heard the shot go off and got out of the truck. And the guy that turned him over, these boys never looked the same. That gaunt look that you see Hunter have, that's how they looked. That's how our friend Jeremy looked up until the day he passed, which was probably, I don't know, 10 years ago. Oh my God, this happened when I was 16. I'm 40 now, but it just was so sad. How come none of them have emotions like this days after their friends were taken, and they aren't upset? This has been 24 years, right? Yeah. No. Oh my God. We won't go over how many years it's been. I've lost a lot of people close to me in my life, and it gets me when I talk about them. How come they can talk about their friends who were brutally taken from this planet, from them? They were taken from their lives. There's no justice. How can they just be so nonchalant and giggle in their interviews? But Hunter looks like my friend, how he did. The gaunt eyes. Like he saw something he shouldn't have seen. My friend who passed away a few years ago, his look never changed. He saw our friend. Oh my God. He saw our friend after he had done that to his head. Okay, he turned his whole body over, so he was not okay. How can they be so heartless, you know? The video, I think, before this of the 1112 footage sounds like an angry ex-boyfriend. And then you hear Quinn, who's with Dylan. So anyway, Dylan, what the fuck? Also at the funeral, his parents, his dad especially, oh my God, when they put him in the ground, he wouldn't let them. He wouldn't get off the casket. So why are these people so heartless? That's what I want to know. Because you would be devastated. Devastated. None of them are devastated. It makes me question things. I'm not going to say it because people get really upset when you say things. But why do they have no emotions? What drugs did they give them to have no emotions? Let's compare Jack D's voice to this audio that we just got, or that's been enhanced.
I went home, or I dropped off some food at my friend who's working at the corner club. And then I went home and met up with my friends, and then we went to the corner club as a group.
What, anything kind of talking through the rest of your evening there? You guys just hang out, or?
Yeah, we hung out there, and then I actually did run into Kaylee at the corner club. So I had her talk to her for probably a minute or so.
The way he sighs and kind of hesitates, he wants to tell the police officer that he saw Kaylee, but he doesn't, you know?
And eventually, I don't know if she left before or after me, but I left. I came back home, pretty much just went to bed, and then I woke up and I saw a bunch of commotion down the street.
Let's compare that to a clip from the audio. Okay, tell me what you think, if it sounds like him. But I want to say that there are several other voices. It sounds like someone called for Quinn, and he might have been around the other side of the house, and because you hear him from far away, and then you hear that voice getting closer. I don't know that it is Quinn. This is all alleged, in my opinion, or really not my opinion, my assumption. I don't even know. Okay, I wasn't there. None of us were, so we're trying to figure it out because no one can be honest in this case. That was at least 3 people, or 4. I think 4 people. 1 for each person, 1 for each victim. Maybe one of them got hurt and they were sent to the hospital that night, because in Jack's interview he does say he woke up at 11:30 and he saw 3 cop cars and 2 ambulances. Now he could be wrong on this time, I never did see an ambulance. Did you guys see an ambulance at the house? I never saw that in any news footages, but doesn't mean it didn't happen, you know. But at 11:30 a.m. when they didn't call the 911 until 58 a.m. How would the cops know to be there so early? I think the cops were there the whole time. I think something got out of hand and maybe they called their cop friend and they're in their undercover, you know. And they're over there anyway and they're like, "Well, we'll keep an eye on the place." Anyway, I'm not going to go any further with that thought. So, you guys let me know what you think. Does that sound like him? Uh you can say if it does or not, but I'm getting kind of scared. We do have to be very careful because I've noticed that they're changing captions. They're also like we'll just mute part of my videos and yours too. It's weird. They don't want us talking about this. And I have things that are gone. I have videos that I know I had uploaded to YouTube and it's gone. So be careful because they do infiltrate and they're probably real pissed off that we care. Well, we do care, okay? We live here in America and we want to have our rights that we are promised, that there are thousands, maybe millions. I don't know how many people are in the military, but they're, giving up their life for us. So we need to make it worth it, okay? Let's not play games. This is bullshit and you know it.